All right, hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to VR Master League here in Oculus venues for our second event in this season. It's going to be a fun one. We've got some good matches for you lined up today. Going to be starting off pretty soon here with Ignite versus Ice. But first, to introduce you to all our casting team for today over on the booth, I'm Palidore. We'll be doing the camera work for you today, as well as casting here and there. And alongside me, we've got SirDimwi, we've got SputnikKobra, and we've got Swift. So starting off soon, but I want to hand it off to these guys first, just to talk a little bit about what we got to look forward to, and just how they feel about these events. It's always fun to do, and we're glad to be here. So, SirDimwi, handing it to you first. How's it going?
Going really good, and yeah, no, I'm really excited for the matchups that we're going to be getting today. All three of them are set up to be some fantastic games. In particular, this one, Ignite versus Ice. Ice really has something to prove here at Ignite. Basically, both teams have something to prove. You know, Ignite maintaining their position, Ice proving that they can beat a team like Ignite, and yeah, then they're going to be followed up not too long after that. By Spaghetti and Illuminati, again, two teams with something to say, something to show, and yeah, and then capping us off, Smash Dash and Alpha. I mean, Europeans capping us off here. That's going to be a fantastic matchup. Those two teams been around for a while, and I'm excited to see them go head to head here on venues.
Yeah, absolutely. Over to SputnikKobra now. How are you feeling? And tell us a little bit about just what you like about venues here and what you're expecting from some of these matches.
Well, I'll start off with, I love venues. I love the ability to interact with all these platforms. I love the socialization factor of being able to watch it in venues. And I think it's a really great thing, and it brings a lot to the table. And it's a great pull. And with these games, talking about Ignite versus Ice, Ignite being this long-standing organization that has released so many tools with the API and all these great technical things. It has added so much to this community, and their value can't be overstated.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And now on to Swift here, who will be casting on this match here with Ignite and Ice, as we do actually get into the match here just momentarily set up for us. So Swift, what have you got?
Well, of course, I'm very excited for these matchups. Not only are they great matchups, but they're also, we get to cast them on venues, which is always really nice. There's always a few hundred people I always hear just watching, and the ability to communicate and socialize with other people in that way, I feel like it's just absolutely brilliant. And well, if you don't have a quest, and if you're not in venues, then whether you're on Twitch, Facebook, whatever, it's always great to see you guys here, and I'm looking forward to all these matchups.
All right, well, good stuff up ahead here. We're finally getting here in the match, ready to get started with Ice and Ignite, just making sure our casters are good to go and all that good stuff. But yeah, we're going to hand it off here. I'll be, again, manning the cameras. Will be Swift and SputnikKobra. They're going to take over here on the commentary as we do get ready to go. So, SirDimwi, let's go and be fans for a while, and we'll hand it off to Sputnik and Swift.
Well, with that being said, I'm SputnikKobra, that's Swift, and we're really looking forward to this first matchup of the day, Ignite versus Ice. I have no predictions. Just absolutely none. I think it's going to be a barn burner, to take that from Palidore, one of his favorite lines. But Swift, do you have any predictions?
And I looked at the connoisseur votes earlier, and they heavily favor Ignite, although I think that's a little bit just the connoisseur being behind. Maybe it's just because Ignite is more known with the name of their team, but certainly the players of Ice definitely have something up to prove to all of those voters and to everybody watching here. And I definitely expect this to be a very good match, and for Ice to stand up to Ignite very well in this game, and they may even take it.
Absolutely, and looking like Ice has a new player, maybe a substitute Vanzi, so he's stepping in. That's a different dynamic. It's going to be exciting to see how that will work out. But with that being said, the neutral joust countdown is underway, and these teams are about to launch out of the gates.
Yeah, so winning this neutral joust so far will be Ignite, Wolf 23. Trying to find this pass over on the ice half now. Just going to back it out, in fact, waiting to get some better positions on the offense. Going to get this back to Wolf, and Wolf just finding a lot of time here, and this pass comes out to Duel after that great pass to the shield, and that's going to be the first 2 points to Ignite.
And that's a nice controlled rollout from neutral joust. They got possession, they held it at the floor, they got set up in the bubble at shield, and they got the cross to Duel to put 2 points on the board. So a great start to this match, and joust advantage to ice.
And this looking already like it's going to be absolutely brilliant, and Ignite with that stack already, and just a great showcase of speed and control by Ignite here. This pass now going out to Franz, and back to Far, although Far missing the disc and going to give Ice a bit of an opportunity here, but no, it's stolen away quickly by Wolf 23.
And NTS Franz will hold, send it back to Duel, and they're going to take their time. They're going to see what they can pull on this defense. They're going to try and pull these defenders out of position, sending it up to the ceiling, finding Franz the shield, and they'll find 2 more points to Wolf 23.
And you can just see Ignite holding it back. They don't rush. They're just waiting to be pushed by Ice. And as soon as they are, they make a couple passes and get a near enough open goal, as close to it as they can get, and make just a few meters away, making a very high percentage shot. And so they're converting a lot on these offensive attempts. Yet to see much from Ice here. It just keeps getting intercepted. But here comes an interception from Ice themselves. And Artie trying to find a pass over on the Ignite end now.
And Artie seeing that defender come in on him, and then will throw it cross court, but it's not going to be on target. It's going to bounce off the wall, and picking it up will be Vanzi, sending it back for that reset up to Artie. So they're trying to do the same thing on the Ignite defense. They're sending these forward passes, trying to pull the defenders out of position, get these stuns, and find an advantage in bubble. So sending it forward, but it's not going to be on target, and they're having difficulty with this Ignite bubble defense.
In Ignite, they're doing it themselves. They know exactly what Ice is trying to do. But even if you know what the enemy is going to do, it's a whole different ball game trying to actually execute a plan against it. Although here comes one with that stun from Ignite, buying them some time, but not quite the disc. Keith still trying to grab this one back for Ice, and in fact will. A nice cold steal there. And Artie going to get this pass over to Keith. Keith going to get that great block, and he's going to put it in for the 2, walking it into that bubble.
And that forward player would get the stun on Duel, allowing Keith to travel past him and towards the bubble for that 1v1. The assist by Artie and the shot by Keith at 5 meters. So it's a 2-point game, 6 minutes, 50 seconds on the clock. This is still a toss-up.
Absolutely, there's only 1 goal in it. And going to be the joust advantage to Ignite this time. And this pass coming to Far. He's just going to bat this one out, but just missing his teammate, but it's fine. Wolf gets the slap anyway. But Keith is going to steal this away for Ice. And they're going to try and find a quick clear, although just missing through the tunnel. It's going to be recollected by Franz, actually, looking at an open goal, but opts for the back pass instead. And it looks like his teammate's actually not quite recognizing it, but the stat gets through. And this pass to Franz brings it a 1-on-1, but it's a Far one. Speaking of not Far, going to get this one cleared away. And Ice trying to find a stack here, but it's going to just be Ignite, though overshooting a little bit. Going to buy Ice a little bit of time to pressure, but not a whole lot. And Ignite just going to bat this one out.
It seems like Ice is dialing in on this Ignite defense, but Ignite will get that forward boost. They'll look to get it in the bubble, and they'll have this advantage. And they'll go off the backboard. NTS Franz at 3 meters, maintaining this 4-point lead. It's looking good for Ignite. They have a small buffer, and they're looking to maintain it as we approach halftime mark in this first round.
Just the double play from that stack. They stack back for the defense, get that one cleared through, and then stack forward for the offense. They're just showing that they can play all over the field. And the stack of Ignite, sorry, is really winning them some discs, especially here. Far trying to clear this one through, although not going to get it very far. And this one going into Artie's hands, although quickly stunned away, but recollected by JDabaka, who's now going to look for this bounce shot, just missing though. Nai trying to actually recollect, but oh no, it looks like the Ignite players not quite seeing that the disc is available up for grabs, and it's going to be JDabaka getting the grab and finding the 2 points.
And it seems like both of these teams favor shield play in the bubble, and a time stoppage will come through, so only a 2-point advantage to Ignite. Very well played so far. It's still an absolutely great game, and I think this will go to 3 rounds.
Yeah, there were 4 minutes and 54 seconds remaining, although it looks like they'll just round it up, which is always fine. But it's still a very, very close match. And 6-4 could definitely, there's still 1 goal in it. And I mean, either team could really pull ahead here. It just takes really either an explosion of goals from one team or the other, or it's just going to take this back and forth, and whoever makes the best and last play is going to make it through with a win to the second round. Although I wouldn't be too surprised if we saw an OT out of this one, just because of how this round is going so far.
Absolutely, and these are very evenly matched teams, and there's this different dynamic on ice. They are playing with Vanzi. Vanzi formerly left his team a few days ago, and so he's a current substitute, and he may be trying out new teams, and really unorthodox for them to try and figure out if he works for them during a high-profile match such as this. But it's exciting for us, and with that being said, they're going to restart or continue this match. So we will resume at 4 minutes and 55 seconds.
Yeah, and it looks like we may have another restart here, as the disc was in the incorrect position, but that's all fine. And I mean, you talked about them seeing if Vanzi was going to work or not. I mean, at the moment, it seems like it definitely is. They're trying to prove themselves against a very, very well-known team, Ignite. And at the moment, they're definitely putting up a very good fight. And I believe they may even find Joust advantage. I don't my mind is foggy on who scored the last goal, but they may find 2 points right out of the gate here, and they might find some momentum. And if they do, then you know, you'd never know. It could go either way.
Absolutely, and now we will resume with this match. 4 minutes, 55 seconds, 2-point advantage to Ignite, 4 points to Ice, 6 points to Ignite, and this Joust countdown is underway. Joust advantage to Ignite with this 2-point lead.
And it's gonna be taken by Wolf. Couldn't hold it back. They are ahead. After all, they do not have to push anything, although it's definitely going to be a task to try and hold it back for 4 minutes and 40 seconds. They know that, so they are just going to push this one into the bubble of Ignite. Far just going to try and walk this one through. Duel just trying to brawl off the enemy, but no! The close shot just finds the post. Painting the post a little bit too much here. This pass though coming down to Far, but that's great defense from Artie getting the steal. And this pass coming through quickly to JDabaka, who's looking at an open net, but just past a player of Ignite there, so not quite going to find the goal. And that's great pressure by Vanzi coming off the stack. We may see an anchor shot here. No, just going to be a pass back to JDabaka now. All the way back to Artie, and they're going to try and find their position, and it seems like they have, but Keith missing the disc. It's fine because Artie recollects for a second, but gets stunned away by the defense of Ignite, and that just really shows the defensive capabilities of Ignite.
Absolutely, and Far able to get that stun, find the clear. So in this bubble, we have Franz opting to send it right back to Duel for this reset, as a player from Ice tries to get into the bubble and get into position. And Wolf sending it cross court down to Franz behind the goal, and he will find it Far. So Far able to make up for that close shot that bounced off the crossbar earlier and redeem himself. 4-point lead to Ignite.
Ignite trying to run away with this, but I'd be surprised if Ice lets them. There's still 3 minutes and 15 seconds roughly remaining, so definitely still anyone's game. Again, there's still only 2 goals in it, so I would be very surprised if Ice don't find something here, especially with this pass to Vanzi. Oh, trying to get this pass up to Keith, but gets stunned away by the defensive Ignite now, and they're trying to stack away and try and find this. In fact, the 3 comes through and almost makes it sway into the goal, but not quite. Vanzi now just pulling this back and trying to pull the defense away. will succeed in doing so, actually. Vanzi getting the pass to Artie, but being forced to slap it back as there were plenty of Ignite players on him. And actually a good stun from Ignite actually might win them the disc on the ice end, and it will! And he will make the bounce shot. NTS Franz with that.
Franz opting for the backboard, that close to the goal, definitely not what Ice expected. 2 players in the goal, one challenging with the stun attempt, and another looking for the save, but just not able to read it. That's another 2 points to Ignite. 6-point advantage, approaching the 2-minute mark. Joust advantage to Ice. Jadabaka to QB. Not under pressure just yet, sending it to Tube, and look at this Ignite stack. Try and read this trajectory. They will send an errant pass, and there we go. Ignite will pick it up and send it through Tube for the clear.
You know, I've just noticed that Ignite, they're trying to place it so close to the posts, and maybe punishing them a few times this game. Duel though, trying to find the goal again, but just going to go off the post, but back to Far, and Far's going to make that one for the 2, now 12-4. And an explosion of goals will be from Ignite. Ice still have some time to come back though, if they build some momentum and build a couple threes. This is definitely still doable.
Ignite looking like they're on fire, but can they maintain this momentum? Just advantage to Ice. Jadabaka to QB. Jadabaka not under pressure, trying to predict that Ignite stack, sending it off the floor, bouncing up with a perfect pass to Keith, but Keith will lose it, regain it. It's a loose disc as it sends back towards mid, and it will be cleared by Ignite.
And a good play there by Ice unfolds. They know that they have to try anything they can to try and get a few threes or even a few twos in here, because there really isn't much time left. And this 3-pointer might just be online. No, it's going to bounce off the post. That's really what they needed to try and bring this back. But they're just trying everything they can. This shot coming through for Wolf 23, but Vanzi with the steal. And the 3-point opportunity, but no, going to be blocked by the mini block. And Far going to try and get the clear. He will do indeed, and this is wasting so much time for Ice, and there might just not be enough time remaining. Jitterbach is still trying to walk this one up. We'll get the pass to Keith, and now Keith trying to get a pass through. He knows there just really isn't enough time here. And Artie trying to find the disc, Jitterbach doing so instead, and the 2-pointer comes through from behind the goal, but there just isn't enough time left anymore.
And there isn't enough time, and I can't emphasize that enough, but there is time for them to pull off a win in the second round. Ice can pull off a second round win, and they can force a third round. So it's still anyone's matchup. No one has lost yet, but a really terrific performance from Ignite in this first round. And Ignite just looking to maintain this momentum.
Yeah, and it seems like Ignite for the majority of this match has been on double Ice's points, no matter what that may be. Not really to say that Ice is getting destroyed or whatever. Ice is definitely putting on a huge fight here, and I mean, we see that in the possession stats. It's almost 50-50, and just about as close as you can get to 50-50. And Ignite are just finding more opportunities on the offense, and their stack is winning them the disc on the other half more often than not, and that, to be honest, is what's winning them this matchup so far. And Ice, they're already trying to pass it around the stack. They just need to use that a little bit more, and they should be able to secure a victory for round 2 to try and force a round 3.
With this neutral joust underway, it will be won by Ignite off a headbutt, and they will pick it up off the geometry, but they cannot finish it behind the goal. It will bounce out of bubble, and it will be picked up by Far. So Far looking to put an early lead and setting it forward down to Wolf, and Wolf cannot find another shot. It will be picked back up by Far. Far will lose it to this defense. It will be picked up by Franz, and that's a heavy, intense start to this round. Ignite looking to maintain this momentum.
Yeah, and I mean, the momentum really showing. Just a barrage of shots from Ignite there, and Ice just not quite able to keep up. You see, they keep trying to paint this post. One of the players actually tried a behind the back shot. The reason that they do that is so that the goalie can't see their hands, so it's much more difficult to read, and just missed it, unfortunately. Although Ice might try to walk this one up. The cross comes through, but Artie just missing the disc. But it's recovered by Jitterbach. Immediate pass behind the goal, and Keith finding the 2-pointer, responding immediately to Ignite's goal.
Duel being stunned out in goal, not able to respond to that. The only thing that a player can do when they are stunned is use their head to collide with the disc, and hopefully it will deflect out of the goal and not into it. So it is their only chance, but not able to do that. Duel will concede those 2 points. Wolf 23 to QB of Ignite, sending it forward past that stack of ice. Stack trying to predict it, apply this defensive pressure, putting it up full court, and able to get the head on the disc, deflect it down towards their bubble, and looking to retrieve it is Ice and getting that slap through, but it's not going to go all the way through. Wolf 23 will stop it, pick it up, send it down to floor, but not able to get that one will be Ignite, so another loss of possession, and Ice looking to slap through, but it's not clear.
And Ignite finding the disc here, not for long though. The stack from Ice comes through, and this clear as well. Not quite able to find the restack though, and Ignite will find the disc in their half. Gonna hold it back and wait for the Ice stack to pressure through, although they're ready to respond to that clear that in fact doesn't go all the way through. So here Keith's gonna try and get a quick pass through for Ice, will indeed, but quickly pressured by the Ignite defense. Very good job reading that play from Ignite, and this slapped by JadaBaka, but won't go much further. It actually might, because it is missed by the hands of Duel, and is floating slowly towards the goal, although missing the hands there. But JadaBaka just going to look for this three and actually almost finds it with the double ding. And I'm just lost for words for that.
And getting that interception at close range, Ice still maintaining this pressure. They do not want to concede any more points. It is tied up, 7 minutes on the clock, and Ignite will boost down with that stack. Find possession, but not able to get through. Artie coming from behind and getting the steal. This is Ice on display. They are trying to stop this Ignite offense, and they are doing a great job in this second round.
And I think Ignite actually just tried for a three there. They had a player on the goalie. This pass though will come out through to Franz and actually straight to Far, and this slap will be straight down, straight from above the goal, and Far with the 1 meter shot. Not very far at all.
Not very far at all, but that was a nice give and go. Far taking that upper position, sending it forward, and then descending down towards goal, running that route and getting that slam dunk. Now that's methodical play, and that's good stuff from Ignite.
Yeah, I mean, has there been enough Far puns yet? I don't think so. As this one comes through, although Ignite with that immediate stack, and will intercept that. A little strange bounce on the bottom there will throw off this stack of Ignite, but not for very long. A couple stuns comes through, and Far gonna recollect the disc and just pass that back. This pass though just missing his teammate as no anchor there. Far gets stunned away, but another interception from Ignite. Looks for the pass back, but there's just no player there. Wolf 23 now going back to collect the disc for Ignite now and trying to find a pass up. Ice are doing a very good job of covering the players of Ignite, but they're just moving so quickly, and in fact finding it, but Duel actually making the save for Ice and then bringing it back in.
Duel to announce that he's left Ignite and join Ice as he stops that shot from Far, but he decides to rejoin Ignite and bounce off the backboard and slam it in. So that's a 1 meter goal from Duel, 4-point advantage to Ignite.
Yeah, and I mean, I bet they're laughing right now, and I'm sure if he didn't put that in, they definitely wouldn't be laughing. It would have been a totally different outcome. Glad that Ignite was able to put that one in, otherwise that would have been a huge mental drop for them. I'm thinking that it would not have been very good if that went in, and may have caused Ice to build some pressure, but unfortunately for Ice, able to put it in and able to put it in again. The pass coming through to Franz. Franz getting that one on the fadeaway.
And here's where Ignite starts running away with this game. They've had 2 good scores. They get this advantage on the defense. Descending from ceiling is Franz and not contested by the 2 goalies. He's able to find that shot, so another 2 points to Ignite. Joust advantage to Ice. JadaBaka to QB, setting a left tube to Artie. Artie quickly sending it to ceiling, but you see this Ignite defense come out and pressure the disc, sending it forward. He's not able to connect, but he's not able to also read the bounce, but able to get it is Keith. Keith at ceiling, trying to find an opportunity, but getting shut down by Far, and then the clear will come through.
Yeah, but Ice already on the stack, able to recollect here, but Artie getting stunned away, not quite able to clear it through, but Vanzi recollecting now, and the Ignite stack again for the stun. Far now looking for a 3-pointer, but Artie with the save, position just right to intercept that one, and now Vanzi looking for a clear and boost with JadaBaka, and will get this one through. They are first on the stack. Are they able to find the 2? Yes, they are. Vanzi taking this one through for the 2, and now 8-4. still to Ignite, but Ice starting to build some momentum and build some pressure here.
Maybe not an advised shot on goal. That 3 attempt from Ignite will lead to this 2 from Ice. So just advantage to Ignite. Wolf 23 to QB. Wolf sending it to 2 into the hands of Franz, and Franz cross to Duel, and Duel up to his ceiling to Far. Far under double pressure. Far cannot commit to that forward progression. You have to send it back, and not able to complete that pass, but they will recover, and it will be sent back to mid. The Duel over Bowtie, and then above goal, and they have this attempt, but they cannot finish that as they go for that extra pass to Franz behind goal, and they will lose possession, and Ice will clear towards the Ignite bubble.
Yeah, Ignite are so quick with these passes, maybe a little bit too quick, in fact. Sometimes they're just not quite able to find the player on the pass, but maybe able to fix that here. Duel looking at an open 3, not able to find the disc though. And it's going to be Jitterbaka slapping that one away and stopping that 3 coming through. Now Wolf 23 trying to find a pass through, but no, Jitterbaka denying it once again, but mishandling the disc, and a headbutt comes through from one of the Ignite players. Keith Novanzi taking this one for Ice, going to clear it through, and an Ice stack being attempted to be made, but the Ignite defense is already back to clear that one away, but the Ice stack is already made, although overshooting, in fact, shooting one of the players into the tunnel, and Ignite losing a player, and Ice trying to take advantage of this now, and Artie trying to walk this one up, and we'll look for a clear, actually a bounce shot, it seems like, but Jitterbaka just recollecting here for Ice.
And they cannot afford to lose a player right now. They will get possession on this man disadvantage. So somewhat of a power play to Ice. And stopping that clear will be a member of Ice, sending it forward down to the floor to Keith. Keith cross, and this opportunity behind goal. And they have this man advantage. So there's nothing that Ignite can do. And Jitterbaka will find it with the assist by Artie.
And I mean, I must say that that passing play was very beautiful, and maybe not only because Ignite was down a player, and it looks like we may see another restart here. Even though it seems like Ignite has found all their players back.
So that breathing room of 2 possessions that Ignite held is now only 1 possession. Now they are feeling this pressure. I feel like I should comment on how we have Fire and we have Ice, but I really got nothing on that front. What about you, Swift?
I mean, I'm all out of puns from now. I used them all on Far's name, unfortunately, but hopefully we're getting restarted here. All the players in for Ignite, maybe just having some issues. But so far, Ice are really putting on the pressure back to Ignite. And they're really responding to Ignite's goals. Again, they're making this just a 2-point game, so they could shut Ignite down at any point and force a three-round game.
Absolutely, but I wanted to say I had the pleasure of playing with Ignite for a season. I know Far, I know Duel, I know Wolf 23, and Wolf 23 being a big Kansas fan, Kansas City, a Chiefs fan, and a big fan of sports overall. He applied a lot of sports theory to this game. I played with him, and I really respected his vision, and he brings just complete sports theory, that sports mentality thinking, and he's really shaped the game with Ignite. And the Ignite crew has many talents, they wear many hats, and they're very skilled.
Yeah, and I mean that's just a testament to how great this game is, and how great VR is in general, because you can really apply those real-life principles to this game. You can apply throwing technique from other games, baseball, etc. And it most of the time, most of the real-life things apply, or even though this is zero gravity. But oh, this bounce shot actually almost making it through. Jitterbaka will responding with an anchor shot, actually putting Ice forward by a point now, just painting the post. A beautiful left-hand shot from Jitterbaka.
Absolutely, and this will be a 1-point lead to Ice. So that technical difficulty will hurt Ignite. They will lose this lead in the second round, and we'll maybe be looking at a 3rd round with 1 minute on the clock. Ignite sending it down court. They get this forward pass, and feeling the pressure, Far will lose it, and they will send the clear. Ice will find that clear down towards the bubble, and Ignite cannot let Ice score any more points. They must maintain possession. They must score with few seconds left, and they're looking to do that as they get this forward, and they can't sink the 3, and that is killer right now. They're looking to recover at the wall. Wolf 23 with possession, looking to the floor, looking to the ceiling, going up, but not able to complete that pass, and they need to get something right now.
This one slapped away by Artie now, and Wolf 23 just trying to get a goal through for Ignite. If they get a goal here, they are winning the entire game. And the 3-round set, Wolf 23 losing the disc, and that's going to be a killer for Ignite. Keith now trying to just slap this one all the way through. If they get a clear at this point, it's going to be game over. And Vanzi stuck at the back, and they will indeed get that clear on through. 6 seconds remaining, there's not enough time for Ignite, and we're going to round 3.
And it will be decided, and that long shot will come through, and it will be slapped out, but it was after the regulated time, the regular time, whatever you say. I can't even think right now. It will be decided on that Ignite 3 that bounced off the upper crossbar. That is killer, like I said, and like you said, it has to be somewhat crushing. So Ice looking to maintain this momentum as they go into this 3rd round.
And quick intermission to shout out our sponsors. Love you all. VR Cover, ProTube VR, Rebuff Reality, Fixit Gaming, and VRware. Of course, none of this would be possible without the sponsors and the support.
Absolutely, and none of this would be possible without you, Swift, which I appreciate your presence every day. Every part of this community makes a difference. We're all in it together, and without us, I don't know what would happen. But I'm grateful for everyone. I'm grateful for the viewers. I'm grateful for the sponsors. And I'm grateful to Ready at Dawn for making this all possible.
Yeah, I just want to say, if you're in venues right now, just look to the person to your left. I'm sorry, the people on the end of the row. But look to the people on your left and give them a cheers, whether you've got a drink or not.
And with that being said, cheers. As we start this 3rd round, it is tied up, 10 minutes on the clock, neutral joust.
And this one coming through now for Ice. And actually going to be won by Ice, but only shortly now, just a stack race. Ignite winning this one. Franz going to get this one through the tube, but another stack bubble. And it seems like I'm having some issues here, so I might have to take over in a second.
Wolf 23 to take this shot. It will bounce off the crossbar. Artie will find the slap towards the wall, but Ignite will recover it. Duel will lose that possession, but they can't find the clear. Vanzi to throw it down towards the floor into the lower trap. Franz to feed it right up to Nest, and moving off the Geo and trying to find an angle, but they'll throw an interception as that player from Ignite was not there. And Ignite looking to recover on defense, get possession. They will find it along the floor. Wolf 23 with it. So Ignite maintaining it. They're looking to play strong. They don't want to lose in this 3rd round. They barely lost in the 2nd round. Getting that stun out in the tunnel is Keith, and Keith going for that long shot attempt. It will be wide, bouncing off the ceiling, and Ignite able to recover in their bubble so far with it, but Far will lose it, and Jada Baca will not find that. The save will come through from Duel, and Duel will not find the clear, so this is back and forth. These teams are very evenly matched, and no one wants to give up an inch of this court.
Yes, this bounces around the midline. Jada Baca goes for the pass to Keith, and now trying to walk it up, gets this pass to Artie, and tries to get the pass back to Keith, but Franz with the interception now for Ignite. And now on the offense, trying to get the stack together. Ice just breaking it up though, but Wolf 23 makes it through, and now going to be a 1-on-3 for Wolf 23. Not quite going to get it through, although NTS Franz here recollecting again for Ignite. Passes to Duel. Duel trying to get that in, and he will get the duel points for the 2. There you go, there's another one.
Wolf 23 trying to find his way through 3 defenders, able to move along the Geo behind the goal, outmaneuvered 2 of them, but he can't find it through the 3rd one as it will bounce off his head and be deflected out of goal. So Joust advantage to Ice. Jada Baca to QB. Jada Baca sending it to ceiling forward through mid, and it will be in the hands of Keith. Keith looking for an opportunity. Keith not under pressure yet. He's just going to take it into the bubble. Set that cross, and that's 2 points to Ice.
And a nice, seems like Artie put it behind his back there, try and trick the goalie out, and did indeed after that great cross from Keith. Just 3-man pressure set there from Ice and his beautiful offense. But let's see if Ignite can respond.
Ignite with Joust advantage. Wolf 23 to QB. Holding for a second at Nest, trying to pull that defender out of position, and Franz sending it forward to the ceiling, getting that nice angle on far and far in this bubble, trying to outmaneuver one defender, and getting through that defense through two defenders. Far will find that two-pointer at 5 meters.
And again, just the response from Ignite, so quick, just 12 seconds in fact. And Ice looking to respond once again. I mean, it's tough when you spend so much work on a goal, and the other team responds so quickly. I mean, it sometimes is absolutely heartbreaking, and actually losing the disc again to Ignite, but Franz losing the disc to this stun from Artie. Forced to clear this one away though, and Franz is going to get this back. Opts for the back pass to Wolf 23, although a couple of missed bounces will take this back to Ice, and now taken by Artie. And Artie trying to find his teammate here. In the bottom, we'll find Vanzine trying for the cross, but just going to miss it. And some great stuns coming in from Ignite here on the defense, really breaking up the offensive attempt by Ice.
And Franz with possession will lose it. Duel will pick it up, get the stun block on that defender of Ice. And feeling the pressure, Ignite will lose it at mid. So with this opportunity, Ice looking for this long shot, and it will bounce off the back wall. It will go into the hands of that boosting stack, finding it. And they won't find the clear, so Ignite still feeling the pressure, this 2-point lead as we approach the halftime mark of the third round, and getting that cross on the open goal. So that's huge for Ice, and that is a tie game.
And Ice responding again, taking a little longer than Ignite did, but it doesn't really matter. They still got the 2 with not too much fussing around. They just got a few passes through and made the 2, and now Ignite with Wolf 23 here, trying to find the passes, and just going to pass it around the midline a little bit, trying to break up the stack and the defense of Ice. Although a couple of stuns coming out for Ice now may benefit them. No duel. You're going to try and get this one through, but great positioning there from Artie, who's going to find this clear as well for Ice. Keith there, breaking off of the player of Ignite, now trying to find this 1-on-2. Tries to walk into the bubble, a great shield there, and Keith finding the 2. And what a play.
Absolutely. That's a 2-point lead to Ice. Ice looking to Ice Ignite, extinguish that flame, and they have done it. So 4 minutes, 30 seconds on the clock. Joust advantage to Ignite, and they're down for the first time. They're down for the first time with more than a few minutes remaining. So this is unexpected, and they will concede that point. They would concede possession. I'm getting ahead of myself, so I'm not going to make any predictions. And Jada Baca going for the shot, and that's 3 points. That is a lead. That's breathing room. That's 5 points. I can't believe it.
And Keith finding momentum for himself, but not only himself, clearly, and for his team as well. Jada Baca finding the mail slot after that pass from Keith, and now finding themselves a few points ahead now. And it really is looking like Ice's third round here. There is still 4 minutes remaining almost, so an absolute eternity in terms of echo. But if this 3-point goes in, and it won't, but that could have been an absolute table turner for Ice. Although Far getting this clear from afar. And Wolf 23 trying to find this pass, but not going to be stolen away by Keith. And this clear comes through again. The stack not quite there, but they still putting on plenty of pressure to the Ignite stack, which is now formed for the clear and boost, but getting briefly intercepted now by Ice. But a couple of Ice members there missing the disc, and it's going to be just a brawl for it here. Keith finding it, and this pass to Artie as well. The 2-on-1, the cross is there, but the stun ends as well from Ignite. Just beautiful defense.
Ignite feeling the pressure. 3 minutes remaining there, down by 5. That's 3 possessions, 2 possessions. They need a 3, they need a 2. They need these points, they need them now. And they will lose that possession. They can't find the clear. Will go into the hands of Artie. Artie will get the pass from his teammate. They'll send it right back. And now Ice is looking to maintain this possession and burn time.
And the the attempted clear here, but not going to be all the way through. Ice has just got really good positioning at the back line now, and the pass comes through to Keith, but NTS Franz with the steal and the punch, and now Ignite's stack coming through, but missing an extra grab there. Wolf 23 finding himself on the side of Ice, but the stack is coming through, and another defensive play from Ice with the stack. Ignite finding the disc, in fact, on that interception. Will try and clear it through, but Vanzi is there to intercept, and now just another brawl. Ignite there with the stack at the back line, but it's going to be intercepted again by Ice, and the three-point shot comes through. Not quite online though. Jada Bakker may find this actually on an open goal, but only for a brief second. The cross pass isn't there either because of the stun from Ignite. So just more great stunning plays from both teams. Mail slot comes through, but it bounces off a block.
And it will bounce down towards floor, towards that Ice defense, but Ignite not able to get it. Franz will get stunned out before he can recover it, and they'll send it up to Keith. Keith under pressure will be able to get that forward, trying to go for that ceiling shot. It will bounce off the back wall, and Ignite looking to recover, but hot on their heels is Ice. Ice looking to stop this team and cause this upset, and they're almost able to get it. Less than 90 seconds on the clock. Ignite trying to get it in the bubble. Ignite coming through, getting it, but not able to find it. They'll find it off the wall finally. So far, getting stunned out. You can see how physical this game is. It's stun to stun, possession loss to possession loss.
Yeah, and Ice is they're just trying to find as many points as possible, and they will find the 3 as well. Vanzi taking that one in, and now an 8-point deficit for Ignite. Ice has just found an explosion of goals, just like Ignite did in the first round.
Fire and Ice, and I feel like that's a tale as old as time. So Ignite just not able to find their momentum and maintain it after that crash out in the second round, and it's looking grim for them. 30 seconds on the clock. They'll send it down towards bubble. It will bounce off the back wall, and Ignite could have these few points in the bubble, but it won't make a difference, and the save will come through from Vanzi. So Ice is on fire. They have changed elements. They are doing whatever, and it's going to go to the wall. Wolf 23 with it. Wolf taking across the far, and far will put it in, but 6-12. Ignite will fall in 3.
Yeah, the GG's already coming through from the in-game chat. Ice finding the victory over Ignite in that amazing comeback of the 3 rounds after Ignite had, I believe it was exactly the same lead, but just flipped around in the first round. And Ice finding that victory, and oh boy, if the rest of the game is going to be like that, I am ready.
And with that being said, this has been the matchup between Ignite and Ice. Ignite would maintain momentum quickly in the first round, but they would lose it towards the second and third round, and Ice will pull off this upset. And we're going to go to the next game. So I've been SputnikKobra, that's been Swift, and I'm going to hand it off to Palidore.
All right, yeah, so ladies and gentlemen, next up we've got ourselves a match between Illuminati and Spaghetti. So that's going to be a fun one to watch. Just stay tuned. It'll be a couple minutes here, but we're going to get right back into the action before you know it. All right, hello everybody. Welcome back to VR Master League here. Getting started with our next matchup. It's Spaghetti, Spagoodles versus Illuminati, formerly known as Illuminati. They were the pre-Season 1 champions back in December. And coming in here with that strong as ever roster, bringing Wit into the mix here in Season 2. And facing off against a Spaghetti team who made their debut in that preseason back in winter of 2019. And they kind of were a stunner of a team that just came out of seemingly nowhere and just kept rising the ranks over the course of the next 8-9 months now, and finding themselves right here in the Master Division with a lot of success. And shouldn't be to the surprise of anyone anymore. They're just continuing to roll. Now on the caster's desk today, as we get ready to be underway, I'll be joining you guys here on the cast. I'm Palidore, and SirDimwi is right here next to me. And Dimwi, what you got to say?
I got a lot to say about this one here. This is well, for me, it's a really exciting matchup because, as you said, Spaghetti has just been, you know, I don't want to say surprising people, but it's kind of surprising people with how proficiently they've been playing with this new roster. And it's a roster they do swap their roster players out depending on situation. I don't know how Mini Hat makes the call, but I know he does. They do swap their, like for example, White Fox did not play last night when they played Frostbite, but he will be playing here against Illuminati. And very curious to see how this is going to work out because, yeah, as I said, Spaghetti's been impressing folks. I mean, they got a victory over Synapse last week. They had a really great game against Kangaroos 2 weeks ago. Now they are coming off of that loss from last night against Frostbite, so they're definitely looking to make up for that one. But Illuminati is, you know, they're kind of one of those stalwart teams. They're the preseason champions. And they've been in the finals, well, every season. Well, they were in the finals season, but no, yeah, they were. I mean, one of the most sure line. You know, their roster is just awash with ability, talent, and hard work. I think is the biggest part of that. And you know, they're a strong team, and they don't really have anything to prove coming into this one, whereas Spaghetti does. So I'm really curious. See how that's going to actually play out here on the in the arena.
Yeah, absolutely. I think, again, when you're already a proven commodity, as all these players are here, I mean, just for further context, we're talking about the likes of Wit, who across seasons, across the leagues, across the years, as a suburban legend, now known as Burbs. I mean, Speedy V, QL Young, these are all players who've been around since 2017. Those early days of Echo VR, Echo Arena, where we've seen this incredible growth, but they've been consistently wherever they find themselves, whichever teams they find themselves on, they're having success. I mean, Wit's been known for being on the team 11.5. In fact, I was even going to play on 11.5 for a while there until I came in here with to VRML, just a cast. But you know, Wit having great success there. I mean, Speedy V. Many teams throughout this season. My favorite, still gotta say, the Metamercs from back in 2018. They were a fun team as always, of course. Playing here with QL Young, who was with Speedy there on Squid, and you know, there's a lot of cool stories here and lots of veteranship being shown. So we know what to expect, and so you're right in that regard. Over for Spaghetti's side, comparatively newer comers to the competitive scene. Not necessarily Echo Arena, obviously, a lot of experience on their team as well. Oculus being one of those original players back in that early era as well. But yeah, there's a lot of good stories here, and it's fun to see with all this growth. You know, 160 plus teams now in the league. Just huge growth, three or four times the growth, in fact, from Season 1. But with all these teams, it's still good to see a lot of familiar faces mixed in throughout.
Well, and just as just to point out, so like teams that are new this season that might feel like they're not performing up to where, you know, they want to be performing. I'll point out, me and White Fox were on a team together in ESL Season 3, and every week our team was fighting to not be last place. And now you see White Fox on Spaghetti here, a team that's fighting for, you know, top 8, top 6 potentially. Yeah, this is a lot of stories on both these teams, I think. But that's the kind of thing, it's something you can take some inspiration from, as it will be Illuminati winning that neutral joust there.
Yeah, and Burb's going to reset it out here to Wit for Illuminati. Wit, of course, for you guys joining us in Oculus venues. Last week you saw those 2 Illuminati matches. They were great, but Wit wasn't here. It was sub 4, but now no substitute. It's Speedy V. First 2 points for Illuminati.
Yeah, Illuminati not going to waste any time here. 25 seconds it took for that first goal, and they're going to, they're walking in here. They're telling Spaghetti, I mean, this is what we do, guys. You're gonna have to do more than that. You're gonna have to work harder than that if you want to take on Illuminati here, as it will be Spaghetti now with the possession.
And Al getting stunned, but not before getting the pass off. Knew where to put it. White Fox there, just the same, but look, grabbing it out. There's a Wit. Wit's been impressing me. I've seen him in some of these matches lately. Know him as a great striker and team player all around, but at the same time, his goalkeeping has been something to behold as of late. As a nice dive now from Wit. See what I mean there? Yet another grab though from Al. Backboard again, this time Burbs. The defense amazing from Illuminati.
Yeah, it's hard to overstate how really incredible this 2 stops just were. The shots that were taken there were really good shots. I mean, the first one, the underhand underneath at such a tight angle, that was on the way in, and it only had about an inch to work with, and they got the grab. Wick got the grab nonetheless, and then that saved by Burbs. That's when you got to jump out for that. You have to have it read before you leave, and they turn it around. Illuminati is going to make the saves and then quickly turn that around and get the goal and go up by 4 here. Illuminati playing both sides of the arena right now. And
playing both sides of the arena very, very well. That's exactly what you've come to expect, and why I was excited for this match, because yeah, those cool stories at play. Of course, Spaghetti here, they're gonna give you a fight. They have just so many powerhouses in offense here on this team, especially, and it's just made for one way or the other, entertaining matches. Sometimes controversial matches. They throw some stees in there, this Spaghetti team. But you know what? They can get it done on any given day as they get another rebounded play. And finally from below, it's White Fox the goal.
Oh, I can already hear the objections on that one as White Fox pulled out the step stool, figuratively speaking, and was able to duck all those defensive players and send that was it. That was basically the same shot, different location, but that one that got saved by Wit earlier there from White Fox, you can see he's going back to it because he knows how strong that shot is, and he's going to keep doing it. And he gets a 2 on that one, and now it's just a 2-point game.
Yeah, so good job to get on the score sheet finally there for Spaghetti after a few minutes of play. Speedy V going to play this patiently and reset to Wit. You can see even they have the double reset if necessary. And this is what you'll come to know with a lot of these master tier teams is they're faster, as fast as any team. But they also know when to slow it down. It's all about playing the pace, the control. Sometimes it gets frantic, and sometimes it gets slow. But knowing how to play both ends is really what makes a big difference between different divisions in this league.
And yeah, that's slowing it down. That's dictating the pace of the game. It's deciding we're going to play at our pace. We're not going to go quick because you're rushing us. And that pass, whoa! Wit taking the shot, but that was going to bounce off the post. Now, Burb's going to feed that one in, but a good disruption there. QL coming away with it nonetheless. Burb's with the shot, and he's going to plant that one in for the 2. And Illuminati's going to retake the 4-point lead. 6-2, just over 6 remaining in round 1.
Yeah, the right moves, the right passes. Couldn't find the first attempt, but the second one, all good. They knew where to throw it. They had that nice bounce pass up high, and just laying it in there was Burbs from QL Young on the assist. Very well done to them. Now I want to just take a quick moment too as well to shout out once more Oculus venues, everyone tuning in there in the crowd, the whole live Coliseum-like setting where you can be basically in the figurative bleachers of Echo Arena, cheering there with the crowds. Awesome stuff as well for anyone joining us on Twitch as well as Facebook Live, Juke GG. Happy to have you guys here. VRML, it's a league for the community, a league for everyone. If you're interested, come join it because 160 teams, a ladder-based system. You're going to be matched every week against teams of similar skill rating as yourself. And furthermore, flexible scheduling, as trying to flex for a grab, unable to there. But flexible scheduling for VRML, meaning you get 2 matches a week and you get to schedule that amongst your competitors, amongst your matchups, anytime, 24/7 essentially. And not only that, but you are all but guaranteed to be casted essentially, as we've cast dozens and dozens of matches, hours every single day from all divisions. So definitely check it out if you're interested, and go download Echo VR for free in the store, Oculus store, on that note.
This one's going to get cleared down into the Spaghetti zone, chasing it down. Both teams, good race for it. Speedy coming away with that, going for that. I'm not sure if that was a backboard shot or if that was just a clear to the far side, because the shot in that position wasn't ideal. But Witt coming away with that one, sending that one up to QL. So Illuminati trying to turn this one, trying to maintain control, reset this one here. And you can see they're rushing a little bit, so they're backing it up now to slow it down. It's going back to that what we were talking about a moment ago about the control, dictating the pace of the game, playing at your pace. And White Fox did a really good job of pressuring them on the back line here, really making it difficult, and it forces that turnover. Al going to send this one in deep, taking that bounce, going to end up in the corner there. Who's going to get their first Al, but he's going to get stunned out. And now QL trying to turn around for Illuminati. No.
Oh, good punch there. Al getting the disc back. So, you know what? Spaghetti, they thrive on being a little out of control at times, and that's what it is. You know, they can pass as well. They can play slow at times, but really they favor so much playing that kind of frantic style. Again, those heavy-hitting offensive players. And for Illuminati, so far, like you said, controlling the pace, basically playing the game on their terms. That's what they're doing, but trying to force their terms here on Illuminati will be Blenders and Co. As a very deep shot goes out, but the stack, nice recovery. That's going to buy them the deuce, and it's a 2-point game at that. 3 minutes remaining in the first.
Yeah, that was fantastic work there. Blender sending that one out. White Fox and Al already have that stack ready. They chase that down. They pick it up. And I presume that I couldn't see, but I presume there was some stuns going out in the backline as well, preventing Illuminati from getting back on defense there. So that gives White Fox enough time to just, pop that one in nice and easy. Now it's a 2-point game. Illuminati still with the lead currently in possession, although only for a moment, as that one's going to take that goofy bounce. White Fox going to pick that one up, send it back towards mid. Maybe a turnover here for Spaghetti. No, it's back in the hands of Illuminati.
Now, Spaghetti definitely starting to control their own pace a bit here. It's been a little frantic the last minute or two, and there you go. The momentum shift is real. There's Blenders, a nice save, the clear as well. You can hear all the stuns just ringing through the arena, but still one stack breaking free. It's Speedy V.
Whip probably felt really clever on that shot. I saw what he did there. It was very sneaky. He was looking away like he was very committed to a pass, and all of a sudden he set that shot off. And Blenders played for Orbit last season. He was their goalie player, originally a forward, started playing goalie in VRML, and has become one of the better backliners in the league, hands down. As a quick turnover here possible. Yeah, Witt's going to handle this one for Illuminati and turning it back around for his team. But yeah, what a save almost a minute ago now.
It's funny how much things have changed there on the defensive end. Even the simplest of saves, as a very nice shot comes out from Witt, so not going to miss that. It's right on target, 5-point lead here. But yeah, the development of the defense over the years, and even just over the last several months, honestly, you're seeing so many great goalies all of a sudden, from the woodworks practically coming out and showing that, hey, I'm an elite defender. I can get it done. This isn't the Echo of old. This is Echo Arena in 2020, and it's all about multi-dimensional play. It's all about good defense to pair up with the offense, and it's a joy to watch.
I also want to point out the quickness with which Witt set that shot up. Opportunity here. Al trying to make a move. Spinning around the shield. Oh, my goodness, it works. If it works, it works. And that worked. And Al's going to earn the 2 there. Still a 3-point game. Now, as Illuminati did get a 3 on their last goal. But wow for Al here. Oh, I'm going to have to figure something out for that one.
It was funky. It was jukey. But he got the oop, and that is exactly what counts. You're right, because look at that. It's a 3-point differential. Now, Illuminati, if they can retain some of that control they were showing to open up this round earlier on for the last 50 seconds here, they should be good. It's going to be tight, though, because the defense has just been really suffocating. And again, twice now, knocking the disc loose, and this could be a chance for Spaghetti.
Yeah, actually, really interesting what Spaghetti's doing here is that speed from Illuminati. He's able to send that one back to mid. But, a lot of teams, once, they kind of collapse towards their bubble. Spaghetti no, White Fox taking the shot, but that one's going to be stopped by Burbs and sent out. And they've been very aggressive in the field, but still in possession here. Spaghetti currently 22 seconds on the clock, 3-point game. Sent down there to Al. Al looking to make something happen here. They got to stun out that goalie. They need the 3. Sending the 3. Oh, it's going to get sent out by, who was that? Witt making the stop there. Back in the possession. Blenders, 11 seconds. Sending this one in deep there to White Fox. White Fox going to pull the stairs out. Shoots a 2. And that'll end round 1 here. Illuminati 9-8.
Oof, not sure why they shot that. They still had a little time left. Now, it will be the goal, but there was about, what, 6 or 7 seconds, so still technically time to try for the 3, but instead, it will just be the first round there to Illuminati. Definitely going to wipe sweat off the brows because that was such a closely contested round, especially there at the end. You felt like we saw Spaghetti yesterday on stream, in fact. It was a very similar thing where against Frostbite, I believe, and the momentum in the last few minutes, definitely Spaghetti's favor. And it was kind of the same case as last night where they just barely missed out on the win.
You know, that's the kind of thing that you can drill that. I mean, it's hard to you know, I'm forgetting words right now, but you know, it's hard to replicate game time, you know, last 30 seconds in the game, but you can drill, you know, specific play. It's something you generally don't want to do because you want that fluidity around the bubble. But there's other times where, you know, because I saw when Kang was playing against Joker the other week, and they were in that near the end of the game there, they gave Strembitsky the disc 6 times in a row, and he shot 3 of those shots came from the exact same location, like it was something they had planned and practiced. And unfortunately, it didn't work out for them in that situation. But that's the sort of thing, you know, against most other teams. Yeah, they were playing against Joker. Against most other teams, it would work out. So that's one of those rare situations where you can probably plan a specific play, some setup, some coordinated attack to get the 3. But we are started here in round 2 now. Let's see, Spaghetti can mount that comeback for us in round 3.
All right, so Speedy V off that first joust. Speedy it was. Speedy, he gets it, but no, Burbs actually having it stolen by Al. The defense there for Spaghetti in the midfield especially, they were getting a lot of steals there in the latter part of that round. Now Oculus Satyr putting on the brakes, but get broken and taken back instead. Up high, the dive from Burbs at the goal. A nice short-range tap from Blender, so Burbs needs to slap it through with some immediacy there as it goes into the tunnel. Now in the area, Al will be there once again, so yet more good positioning as that slap shot nearly goes in. Rebounded here by White Fox. The hesitation and the proclamation as he gets the goal. First 2 points, Spaghetti.
That's a classic White Fox shot right there. You saw him take a couple drops on his way in. You know, that we have tested that you only get as much drop as the 1 bounce, as the 1 squat, but it can really trick out the defense as they try to you know, track you down as you're going down towards a goal like that. It's White Fox basically known for that at this point, and he earns that one there. During the first one here in round 2 for Spaghetti.
And gonna get another one here. First one for Illuminati. It's Burbs, just walked it pretty much across the entire length of the floor. Got the goal.
That was just a great shot on the goalie there. Goalie let Burbs walk on in, and yeah, Burbs plants it right between his chest. I want to watch this replay on the stream. Yeah, he sends it right in his right through the heart, man. Right through the heart.
Well, yeah, high stakes indeed as White Fox goes for Al on that pass. A little bit tough on the catch, but off the bounce will be had by Al. Al with a lot of disc control here and a lot of grabs throughout this first 10, 12 minutes now. But a stun from Speedy will knock it free, and now resetting out to Burbs.
So still a lot of pressure. This Spaghetti defense is very, very aggressive. This one going to get cleared in. You know, you can kind of see the hole in that plan, the aggressive play there. Had Illuminati caught that disc, they would have had a shot at an empty net again. And that's kind of the trade-off there. If you're playing really aggressive on defense, you leave a lot of holes if the other team can break through. But Spaghetti fairly competent with it. Oculi forcing that turnover, sending this one in deep. Is it going to be on? No, off the shield. Now picked up by Blenders. Blenders looking at maybe taking that long shot. No, his goalie isn't net.
Oh, some missed opportunities there for sure. The overshoot and then kind of a tough bounce. They'll still have the defense a little bit off balance here, kind of struggling to get back into the bubble. So a hesitation move, a nice dish off, but cut off by Wit on some nice defense as Al ducks in, takes a shot again, and nice placement right above the hands of the goalkeeper. So Al goes up by 2 here for Spaghetti.
Yeah, that was a great shot there. That's 17 meters a second, and the placement on it, goalie can't reach it. That was a great shot there from Al. I don't have much else to say about it. Now Spaghetti pushing ahead again, going up by 2. They're, you know, the back and forth here is in their favor. If they can keep this a back and forth, the interception there, Oculizator sending a shot. Oh, it digs off the inside of the post. That is a heartbreaker. Al going to send that one across there with the interception by QL, and now resetting it to is an Illuminati.
Yeah, that was definitely a tough situation, but back to Illuminati's side, they're going to be glad to see that not go in. Now, there's a stack, some boosted players from all involved. First to the goal, though, it's going to be Wit, and he gets it to go to tie it up at 4 apiece.
It's not just about your speed, man. It's about your accuracy as well.
Oh, yeah.
It doesn't matter how fast you are. If you can be the fastest chain in the West, but if you can't hit the target, it ain't going to matter because the moment you bounce, the moment you miss, the other team has another, what, half a second, whole full second, 2 seconds even?
Which is an eternity.
That one.
Which is an eternity in Echo Arena.
Absolutely it is. And this one getting it sent in deep, an immediate turnover here. So not what Spaghetti needs here as the game is tied up. They need to get this one back. They do Oculus later with that one. Ooh, and turns right back over to Burbs.
Now almost into the intercepted hands of Blenders, but instead it's just going to be Illuminati on the dotty. It's SputnikV, gets the 3. It's 7-4, and now taking a lead.
So a minute ago, not even, I was talking about the accuracy of your chains. They turned while they were on their way down there. You can turn while you're chaining, and that's what they did. They got there. Like, that was beautiful. That was beautiful execution from Illuminati, and that's the sort of execution I expect from Illuminati.
Absolutely. That's definitely the things you'll notice as another turnover happens here. SputnikV taking control of it and recognizing the defense will be backed out into the bubble, so he'll back it out himself. But definitely the control on the stacks is, like you said, that one of the things that newer players or inexperienced players should pay attention to is, yeah, there's a certain rhythm to the stacks. It's not just hapless random grabs. There's really kind of a beat to it, almost like a drum. It's just grab, 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 and gets the goal. It's Speedy, actually almost saving it. So another shot for Spaghetti, but always going to be tough when you feel like maybe you almost got the hands on it and then still goes in anyways.
Hold on. I got to see what happened.
I'm holding.
I'm watching this replay.
I'm holding.
No, Speedy actually put it in. That was a ding out of the goal, and because he went for that headbutt, it ricocheted back off his head back in. That is unfortunate there for Speedy. You know, he's hurting over that one. It happens to the best of us, but that is an unfortunate bounce there for Illuminati.
Yeah, so making Speedy even feel worse is SirDimwi. I was just trying to give him benefit of a doubt. But anyway,
he already knows. I'm not telling him anything he don't know. He knows. That's why he was spinning in goal. It's all right. It's all right, Speedy. We know, man. It's all good.
Yeah, it's all good, Speedy. Speedy now going to retreat here along with the Wit and rest of their team. They're still in control nonetheless. They've got that 1-point lead. Meanwhile, for Spaghetti, hoping that this one doesn't go in. That's pretty close, but Wit, he's going to make the most of this opportunity. Walk in goal from the hook. It's 9-6.
Yeah, that's that 3-point lead. Illuminati picked that one up last round, and they've picked it up again here in round 2. Under 4 minutes to go. This is hopefully that's not Spaghetti. They can't let this back and forth, because what we're seeing. I mean, we're seeing the back and forth scoring, but every once in a while Illuminati gets an extra one. And it's not every time, it's not every, it's not every possession, but every once in a while they get that extra one. Oh, that interception there. QL read that like a book. He's going to send this one in. Bounce, not good, and now back in the hands of Oculus for Spaghetti. But yeah, Spaghetti really needs a couple goals in a row here to force that round 3.
I'm surprised that bouncer, losing the handles right there, that bounce from QL Young missed, because probably, by my books, one of the most accurate bounce shots, whether it's just off the backboard, whether it's the long, full court, half court heaves. He's very, very precise on those bounces. One of the best at it for sure. But yeah, back to Spaghetti here. They're going to be in control, at least of the disc. But like you said, Dimwi need to take control of some points here mighty soon.
Yeah, they really do. But sending this one in deep there to White Fox. White Fox got some one-on-one. Going to walk this one in. Oh, and again, the stop. He's got to stop taking that shot on Wet. It worked the one time, but it's not going to. If Wit's watching, man, he's going to grab it. White Fox got to pull out one of his other tricks there. Although maybe an opportunity here, looking for that leech. No, he's not going to get there. So Illuminati back in control, resetting on the back line here. White Fox putting the pressure on. Good pass up there to Speedy. Now moving through mid.
And one of the things. Speaking of goalies and kind of that shot being taken there, one of Wit and my old teammate Dash, he's gotten really good at that. We saw it on Team Joker last season as well, when playing all the way to the championships in the Americas. But knowing as a goalie also when to dive, when to not, and if the goalies do not dive, just kind of sticking in the goal. So if you're an offensive player and you're like going against a player like Wit, as a nice pass actually gets right past the defense from Oculus to the White Fox. That was hot, 1 point game. But to finish the thought, when you're walking in on a good goalkeeper, if you know that they do not dive, something that I've seen Dash do a lot more often when that's the case, you just walk it in. You don't even bother with taking a shot from a few feet out. If they're not diving at you, you go in and dunk it right in their grill.
Well, I just want to point out what an awesome goal that was. That was really, really good. That was, again, White Fox taking that low shot, but off the feet. And I thought that was a shot on the way in, but White Fox picks it up like it's nothing. That was a beautiful goal from Spaghetti, that last one.
Had to be quick, and quick it was. That said, no one more quick, at least by name, than Speedy V. Going for the pass. Oh, and it'll ricochet for the 3. And celebrating the most unlikely of rolls into the goal.
See, you're calling it unlikely. That Burbs did that on purpose. Watch the replay, y'all. Watch the replay. He's going to take the headbutt right there. He busts it right in the goal.
Oh, man.
He was stuck. He knew the stun was coming, so he went for the gambit, and it paid off.
That was stunning. I mean, he was stunned, but it was also stunning.
Someone needs to get in Discord and send Essen a ping right now and clip that and send that to him. He needs to see that.
Oh, that was a great move indeed, and that's just the minor things that make the major differences. How many players even think of the headbutt play early into the game? As a nice save, though, from Ao. Now, that said, a 4-point lead here, and the time winding down. It's going to be the conclusion, it would seem, of the second round and of the match. But ending it on a pretty hot note with the highlights there. And yeah, Spaghetti still, as always, they're going to have one more chance here, but as always, still making a very good effort of it. One more goal coming in from Ao. And definitely a good game, and still, Spaghetti showing why they belong right here in the Master League, Master Division at that.
Yeah, that was, those 2 goals, man, those were in a row. The one for the White Fox, the one under the goal there, the feed in from the teammate, and then that last one there, not the last one, but the one before the last one, the headbutt. Those are right in a row there. That's a nice little treat there at the end of this game. Those are fantastic. And thank you, teams, for pulling those off, because those are going to make some great highlights moving on into the future. So, yeah, that was absolutely fantastic.
Well, I got to say right there, yeah, fantastic game. And Illuminati, well, feeling lucky. Look at that. Their points, 7-7-7. So lucky winners they are here in this 2-round sweep. Burbs, 7 points, 2 assists, 2 saves, 1 steal, 16 stuns, and 1 headbutt goal, as well as Wits, 7 points, 2 saves, 25 stuns. QL with a save, 14 stuns. Sweetie V with 7 points, 2 assists, 24 stuns, and a save as well. Now from Spaghetti, what are you noticing over there, Dimwi?
I'm noticing White Fox with 10 points on the board there, also picking up an assist, but also Blender's getting away with 4 assists and a save in that one. Al picking up 6 points. I'm pretty sure those are, there were 2. So yeah, also picking up a save. There's Al. 3 steals for Oculizator, which doesn't surprise me. But what does surprise me is I'm not seeing any steals there for White Foxes. But both Oculizator and White Fox were so aggressive on the forecheck while on defense. I mean, really impressive what they were doing. But we saw some Oculizator steals there for sure. And yeah, stuns all around. But a great performance there from Spaghetti once again. I mean, once again, a great performance from Spaghetti. Yeah,
absolutely. And you know, for Illuminati, continuing to do what they often do to a lot of teams here, which is again why in preseason, you know, they came out as champions, which is why they also keep finishing, you know, on top in those top ranks, you know, season to season. Doesn't matter if they're on Illuminati or we're extending back, you know, years into prior competition, where still all those players super familiar, and it's good to see them still doing the dirty work there and working hard for those wins. But that said, we are now going to shift on over to our final match here of the afternoon in Oculus venues. That is, it will be Alpha versus Smash Dash over in the European region. And that'll be casted in the next several minutes. So stay tuned. We're going to go to another very quick intermission. But otherwise, we'll be back. Don't leave your seats. Unless you need a drink or something, then you can leave. But come back. Well, hello everyone. Welcome back to VR Master League. Told you it would be quick, so hopefully you got your drinks, you got your snacks, and you're back here in the chats, in the venues, wherever you are joining us. We're happy to have you, and we're happy to be here casting these matches. So for our third match and final one of this pleasant afternoon or evening, depending where you might be joining us from, that will be the veteran teams, Smash Dash, one of the longest lasting remaining teams here in the league. There's a few of them who've been around by name for these last few years now, and Smash Dash, one of them. So coming up against a lot of good experience here as well over on Alpha. Now, once more on the casting desk, I'm Palidore. SirDimwi is by my side, and we're already off and underway, so let's get it going.
Yeah, this one's going to be quickly won there by Smash Dash early on. And also, just to note, is both these teams are coming in here off a loss, so both looking to pick up a win to make up for that one. Is swiift sending that one across there to Dage with the stop by Stody. And that one's going to get sent out. What a great save there off of a beautiful cut pass. And now the chains, though, wow, both of them very quick. But and another quick turnover. SirDimwi sending this one up. No relation. It's going to be grabbed there by swiift and sent away.
Now, for those who may be a little bit less familiar with some of the European teams and the meta specifically, you'll notice, especially compared to the American games, oftentimes the stacks awfully quick for these teams. The defense, the goalkeeping has always been very, very strong. So definitely a factor to watch as Slin gets a clear through that mid lane off the bounce. But once again, there's just that race car series of them, in fact, just back and forth for both teams, side to side through the arena.
Yeah, and I mean, you see both teams, their defensive chains are doing all the work in this one. Both of them are trying to send them, get the clear and boost down, but both teams' defense is getting there first, except this time, Dage with that one trying to juke on the floor here, get away from those defensive players, sending that one to the back line, mid-line of swiift. swiift going to send it to the back line. Sendo target, Sendo back up to swiift. swiift now moving in on the near side, get a cross pass there to Dage. Dage trying to go behind the wall, or behind the goal, but it's going to bounce off the wall, and Stody's going to send that one away here for Alpha.
Ooh, and again, speed, 3 different players there from Smash, able to get back, but just the same, it's SirDimwi here over on the blue side, on Alpha side, able to get that in his stride, and swiift coming out from the behind of that block there with that stack, ducking through, and a bounce pass nicely over to Slin, who resets it out here, trying to look for their own patient plays now.
Sendo going to send that one up to swiift. swiift near side wall, going to pull that defense out, cross pass back to Slin, and Slin going to slow it down here. Try to pull that defense out. Defense is not biting, though, so he's going to inch his way up, get the pass in there to swiift, and swiift is going to plant that one in for the first goal of round 1 here. 2 minutes in, Smash Dash up by 2.
Yeah, that was a really nice move there. I mean, you can see the speed at play for these teams, but as always, the differentiator, one of the big differentiators, just knowing when you need to slow down. So sometimes getting a little bit frantic and then saying, okay, let's go for a bit of a slow play, work it up the floor, get a high percentage shot, and then suddenly, boom, you're back in good rhythm again.
So Stody slapping that one forward, and again, looking for that the chain to track that one down. Oh, Stody just going to recover it himself. He's going to quickly get stunned out, though. Sendo's going to pick that one up, but that chain does ultimately get there, stun out one player, but that one gets turned around again by Smash Dash. So back into the Alpha zone, or right around the Alpha bubble. Who's going to get there first? This Sendo trying to send that one in, but off the mark, picked up now by Slin. He gets stunned out in national agency, previously national agency, sending that one away.
Yeah, and now sending a deep one that goes just dinging off that post. That was really close. Slin recovering, but just the same, it's Stody, that back lane, hanging out in the midfield, just buying the team, his teammates more and more opportunities. And let's see, will it result? Yes, it does in the good results. It's Martin III with the first goal here for Alpha.
Yeah, that was it's almost another minute there for that one, tying it up 6.5 on the clock here in round 1. It's just a solid goal there, picking that rebound up and popping it in was Martin III. And so it will be a Smash Dash with that joust advantage. swiift going to that near side wall. Sendo going to send this one in. It looks like he lost it. Oh no, great pass there to Slin. And Slin is going to plant that one in for the 2. Smash Dash going to take this lead here. Once again, 4-2, up by 2, 6 minutes remaining.
Yeah, really nice delivery there to eventually meet the hands of Slin, and that fast joust, that immediate play, just leaving no time for the defense to even be aware of what hit him. It's just a flash flood, essentially, a sudden storm, and that's what you can come to expect a lot of the times, especially, another one of those unique things about this division here is the stacks, or the launches rather, on those jousts. They've got a lot of unique ones, a lot of very quick ones.
No, they absolutely do. Is this one's going to get chased down, and it will be Agency picking that one up, turning it around here for Alpha, sending it through that tube, looking for the long dribble there. They pick it up. Dominic sends that one in for the 2, tying it up here about halfway through round 1. And yeah, what a stack there! What a chase! What a grab! I mean, nobody else was on the field for that. Nobody else was here. It was just those 2 guys.
But you see how fast they got there. Yeah, it's just incredible. At the moment, it's a tied-up game, so good match so far. 5 minutes here on the clock. Dej with that deep shot, and gonna be saved out by SirDimwi. And SirDimwi definitely defending it like a knight and doing quite all right at that. So tied-up game. There's another stack. Could it be another walk-in goal? Looks like it's the case. Martin III finds the perfect place. 6-4.
Yeah, Martin planting that one in. Martin, the man with many YouTube videos. If you're actually looking to learn the game a bit better, look up Martin III on YouTube. He's got a few. And another fun fact, I used to be accused by the European players of being a SirDimwi Smurf because I had Sir in my name. And I'd have to point out that I didn't have I had an American accent, and they would finally believe me. But yeah, this is some trivia there for you.
Yeah, I'm still not convinced. But either way, a bounce pass over here, gonna reach Dej, but Stody, the nice save. Always the stalwart defense inside the goal, acting like a just incredible shield for his team as they go for a long-range shot, but the defense already there, regardless, for smash dash.
Quickly sent out by Sendo, all the way down. Good chain. Slin coming away with that one. But unfortunately, that lane closes, so Slin going to walk this one up. Can walk it all the way in, sends it there to Dej. Oh, Dej from point blank going to ding that one out, and Stody's getting the grab, sending that one away. StreetBoo trying to send it back in. Some tossing here on the far side. Dominic coming away with that one, ultimately sending it in deep, and it's going to find its way into the bubble. Chain is there, and without a problem, Alpha Stody pops it in for the 2. 3.5 minutes on the clock. Alpha is going to take a 4-point lead. And that's the first time here in round 1 that we have a 2-goal lead to either team.
Yeah, it's been pretty neck and neck, but that just makes this 2-goal lead all the more comfortable for them, given this pace right now, the scoring pace, that is to say, as StreetBoo goes down for the pass deep into the other end. There's that zipper line with some efficiency and some great threes. It's a 1-point game just like that.
I wasn't sure what I saw at first, but watching it on the stream, watching it back with the delay. Yes, goalie had been stunned out by that player who came in. So that was just a great shot from the 3. No, the goalie was stunned out. Goalie tried to get the headbutt on it, but just couldn't get the reach. Yeah, great shot there, though. And it's what they needed, that 3. It's now a 1-point game.
It is, and Slin looking to make it maybe in their favor, but a stack recollecting at Slin once again. There is one defender in the goal. There's a few back in the bubble, trying to offer them trouble. The reverse stage, taking a page out of the books of the greats and going for that nice little finesse move of sorts.
You know, we named that.
Oh?
You and I did. We named that shot. In Sea League. That's the dolphin shot.
The dolphin shot.
Yeah, you go up under the goal, you don't actually turn around, you just send it over. Send it over your head like that, back behind you.
Sendo over?
There you go.
Well, goldfish brain for me, which I guess is fitting for Sea League, giving the aquatic theme, so I don't even remember it whatsoever, but that's okay, because on the way, it's a couple of stacks, one for either team, and we'll be back into the back line, midfield that is, where it's going to be contested, going to be grabbed by, maybe not. It's going to be SirDimwi instead, so giving that away, but luckily not paying for it right away with a rebound now. SirDimwi bouncing around and now getting stunned as Slin will get the clear.
Someone's going to get cleared through that near side, too. Triple stack, can't get the turn, so they're going to end up on defense. StreetBoo coming over with this one, ducking one defender, juking another. Oh, Stody the save. Once again, I think that's the second time in this game I've said his name just like that. Dej going to send this one up to Slin. Slin going to go back to Dej, and Dej going to plant that one in. And suddenly, from a 3-point alpha lead to a 3-point smash dash lead, 11-8 here, minute on the clock. Wow, this is going to be down to the wire here in round 1.
All I know is we're winning. You and I are winning. The fans watching in Oculus venues are winning. The ones in Twitch chat as well, Facebook Live, Juke GG. This is all very, very exciting to watch.
Now Martin III is sending that one up there to Agency. Agency going across there to Dominic. Oh, the headbutt or Sendo got something on it. And that one gets sent out now by his teammate, going to be picked up by Slyn. Slyn trying to send it out, but he hits the diamond block there at mid. And now picked up by Slyn once again. Sending it deep. Are they going to get the chain in? Well, really, they just need to waste time here. We'll be Streepu getting there first, sending that shot in. That one's going to bounce wide and out. 20 seconds to go here. Smash Dash in possession. I believe we are out of time, so we'll be round one here to Smash Dash. Just wait to see what that final score is going to be.
Yeah, I mean, barring them losing the disc, but nope, just going to retain it here. 10 seconds. One more goal just to cap it off, and a nice handoff play. Pretty short range on that exchange, and it's 13-8, favoring Smash Dash. Coming back after a little bit of a slower start, looking like, you know, they needed to work up and warm up, and then once they did, they just definitely put their foot to the pedal, and that was that. 13-8 here in round one.
Yeah, you're right. I did call that a little early. I was thinking it was a 4-point lead. I don't know why. I even called it a 3-point lead earlier on, so that was my mistake. Yeah, but a solid win there by Smash Dash. And that was a lot of back and forth there. I mean, that was a horse race the whole way through. They were neck and neck. It's just, you know, someone would take a step lead, and the other team would take another step lead, and then the other. It was just, that was phenomenal. Which means we're gonna have an exciting series of rounds here. As the stats.
Yes, my overlay may have been a little bit delayed. It was still focusing on that great Illuminati spaghetti game. So my apologies for that. It will be corrected for the next round, though, rest assured. So we'll get those stats for you, but we'll get a read, I guess, the old-fashioned way, which is to say manually here in just a second. So don't you worry.
I got to hear Dej with the game high points so far was 7. Picking up 7 points, and only a handful of players getting more than one goal in that one. Martin the third with 4 points. Streetboo with 4 points.
So what'd he do? What'd he Street do?
You know, there's a reference that's on the tip of my brain, and I just can't find it. Anyways, we're gonna get started here for round 2, as I find my train of thought.
Me too. All right, so round 2 underway. First joust taken here by Slyn. Slyn deep into the back line, gonna be just rebounded right to his hands. Streetboo actually taking it. And first offensive chance going to them as they position around in every good spot. But unfortunately for them, it's some good defense from Alpha.
And that chain, once again, ooh, the chain was on, but the shot just wide. This one's going to bounce out. Stody picking that one up for a moment. Maybe headbutt from the teammate. Stody does come back away with it, sending that one to Agency. And Agency is going to plant that one in off the head of Streetboo. And that's going to be our first goal of round 2 here, 29 seconds in to Alpha.
And Alpha, yeah, they started out the first round looking really good and hoping to maybe regain some of that momentum here against Smash Dash, who certainly closed it out very well. Right here on this first joust, you can see that stack kind of recollecting, just diverting their directions and trying not to get caught up too much by the punches, which they do right there. So that's how you play those stacks, those fast stacks. Even though it gets frantic, it's just being able to draw them in, stun them out, and then capitalize here on the off-balance defense for the nice handoff for a 2 for Sendo.
Yeah, that was that right there. That's what your jukes are for, is to just get that extra time. There's a it looks like 2 of those players from Alpha just stay chained up, even though they were in the bubble at that point, and that left that player open, Sendo, to walk in for the cut pass, and Dej hands it right to him, and now it's a tie game.
All right, so back to the mid lane. There's the stack this time coming in from Smash Dash, looking to divert, and you see that patience. You see as well when they need to change directions, they kind of slow it down a little bit. One person turns around to kind of become the driver, so to speak, and that's how the advanced stacking definitely can work at times, just diverting and now trying to convert on a shot, but instead getting hurt with a punch is Agency as the clear goes out from Sendo.
So this one's going to be tracked down by Sendo. And far side there, setting up here for Smash Dash. Sending I'm going to cross there to Streetboo. Streetboo going to make some room, make some time on the floor there, send it back to Slyn, and now they're going to push in on the bubble here. Up to Dej. Dej cross there to Streetboo. Sendo to Streetboo, and Streetboo off of the inside of the post. Picked up now by Slyn. Slyn back there to Streetboo, and a save. Stody again shutting the door on that one and sending it all the way out, and now it's going to be a race.
The defense yet again. See, I told you guys over there watching. Not a mistake. This is a frequent thing, and it's going to get themselves, eventually, the dunk. held it a little bit long. I was starting to get a little bit worried. But you know what? They weren't hurried. They got the 4-2 lead. And SirDimwi taking that one home.
Yeah, SirDimwi establishing his Sir dominance.
Yeah, making him fall like Sir Dominoes.
Yeah.
See, the problem is we don't have segues from that. Anyway, off to the bottom here of the wedge. It's going to be taken from Agency. Now, Agency will get a clear, but it's going to be intercepted by StreetBoo. StreetBoo looking for that one, but no, instead, Martin III. So right back at them again as it goes into the deep end. Now, we've seen these breakaway plays pave out very well for Alpha, but not on that occasion. But really, a lot of these breakaways. Here goes again. It seems like that Alpha stack is pretty quick, maybe even quicker, at least these first couple of minutes as Stody gets another slap out save.
What a save. Cut past there to Dave. That one's just a little too far ahead. Agency coming away with that one, going to send it all the way out. Finds its way now into the smash dash bubble. And once again, we've got the stack race here. This is just a game of races. This is, you know what this reminded me of?
What's that?
Maybe some Echo Grand Prix. Anyway, Stody on the near side wall, going to cross that one over to nobody, and it will be picked up by Sendo Target, who does a little juke there and sends that one away.
Well, you know, these are some Echo Grand pros, I gotta say, as they go into the pocket here, taking it from that zone, but getting punched right there in the dome. It's Dej now taking the disc away as the 1,000,001 stuns. Not a lot of fun for that pile-up, but Dej is trying to make something happen out of it as they separate out for the passes to the mid lane, trying to dodge and juke through, dancing a little bit, foot loose, and now no deuce. It's gonna roll outside the bubble and back into the hands, it looks like, here of Alpha.
So now this one going to bounce to the floor there. Agency does get the slap as he gets stunned out. That one's going to find its way to the near side tube. And stopping up there, StreetBoo, and that gives Alpha enough time to pick it up. Oh, another ding. Another one off the inside of the post. I don't mean another ding for Alpha. I mean, it's just the number of dings off of the inside of the post that we've seen in this game and the last one. It's really heartbreaking. That a good pass there to Agency. Oh, that one's going to ding out now in the hands of Martin III. Martin III going to send this one back to Stody for the reset. Now they're gonna, he's just gonna go ahead and walk this one in, going up there to Agency, and Agency, oh, the stop by StreetBoo, and that one gets sent away.
Oh, the defense again continuing just to be dirty. That is just some great cleanups, and it's gonna result here in maybe Slin from right under the barrier buries it. It's 5-4, favoring Smash Dash.
You know, down by 2, now up by 1. I need a name for that, like a 2-for-1, a 2-1 swap. I don't know, but 5-4 here. Smash Dash taking the lead off of that that 3-point, and we are over halfway through round 2 here. Alpha, oh, we do get a rematch.
Yeah,
not sure what happened, but yeah. So I mean, still, it's just a close game. Still a close game. Said it was gonna stay a close game. Is still a close game. Yeah, this is fantastic.
Yeah, absolutely. Don't know what the restart was for exactly here, but nonetheless, the timeout expended, and we'll be 5 minutes there and see if they can get their situation settled, whatever that may be. But in the meantime, quick shout out once more to our great sponsors at ProTube VR, VR Cover, Rebuff Reality, Fixed Gaming, and VR Wear. Appreciate our sponsors, of course, for all the support, the opportunities, and for supporting the community.
Give Hallie.
I almost know what you're going to say, but go ahead.
What are you eating under there?
I don't know how to answer that.
Okay.
What just happened? All right, well, leave me hanging, why don't you?
If you know,
in any case.
if you know, you know.
I don't know. You can't pull out obscure references of me in the middle of a professional stream.
It's not even a reference, just an old joke. Just an old, like, elementary school joke.
Oh. Underwear.
Ooh, what?
Too late.
Anyways. Now that I've dropped the quality of the stream.
Yeah, same. We're going to try and clean up here as we go into the tunnel. It's SirDimwi with the back pass here to Martin III. Martin going to dish it out to the sideline, missing the hands of Stody, but Stody's had the great hands all day long. Still no worries getting the disc off the bounce. Will be taken back here by Martin III over at the pack. And now the defense taking place at the barrier in the goal as the slow play unravels and StreetBoo will let it loose into the left lane. And there it goes again for another clear, another boost, and maybe some more points.
Oh my goodness. What a shot there by Slin. Had no time to work with as the goalie. I mean, oh man, that one speaks for itself, man. Just 2 seconds of silence.
And we're back.
Wow.
That was amazing. Yeah, just good stuff. It's still a close game here. There's 3:24 left on this clock. And over here, Stody will pass it off to the left lane. Agency just missing the catch, so Sendo Target will grab it instead. Get that clear. Now, for Smash Dash, already up there 13-8 in that first round. So in a good position here to maybe take it in the second. But trying to deny that with a bouncer of a shot. Rebounded and founded by SirDimwi.
And once again, it's the accuracy of that stack. I mean, if they overshoot that, I don't think they have the time. But SirDimwi, I mean, he gets there. You know, that's kind of the nice thing about when you are accurate with the stack. You can be going as fast as you want to. In the moment you grab that disc, you stop to that, what is it, 4.8? And yeah, that's what a goal there. And still down by 2 is Alpha, but capable of coming back here.
Yeah, especially look at the redirects again. You got to compliment those, just the precision, the accuracy of the stacks, as it will get just back into the awaiting hands of Sendo. Not a lot of time, actually, thanks to those return stacks. I mean, always getting the regrabs. Look at that. Zooming by, and now trying to boom down, maybe a rebound, and going for that clear left lane.
So it's going to bounce around, and the near side, too, picked up now by Dej. And Dej sending that one across, but out of reach of the intended target was Sendo. Sendo ultimately going to get there, though. Now under pressure by Agency. Going to forward that one up. Has a teammate. Slin right there by the goal. And Slin, you know, that looked like one of those white box goals from the last game, but not quite on. And now it's going to be Martin III turning it around here for Alpha, getting it out of the tube. And the chains are away once again.
They are, but a little bit of time. Actually, rarely have we seen an occasion where a recovery has actually, you know, been able to sit there for a few seconds to reset. Normally, there's a stack just immediately on their backs and no time flat. Kind of like that, as Agency takes it away.
So cleared back into the Smash Dash zone. Going to be picked up now by Stody. Team down by 2. Minute 30 on the clock. Martin III passing that one to Dominic. Dominic, he's going to get stunned out. What a read by that chain. That chain was on its way to him before that pass even God, that was a phenomenal stop there. Now, another chain is Martin III going to pick this one up here for Alpha, sending it back out. Minute 16 on the clock. Alpha still down by 2. They need a goal here. Otherwise, this will be game over. As Smash Dash did take round 1. Stody off the ceiling, but right there in the hands of Dej. Smash Dash turning it around with a minute 4.
So going to be all about that control for either team, really. Don't want to engage too much in this back and forth stacking play, because those are almost turning to 50-50s at the moment. So if they can find themselves just that control here in the last 50 seconds, make the most definitely out of this opportunity. Or if you do go for those clears, make sure you're very, very accurate with your stacks as they come on back with the 3. Sendo Target hits it, and that is going to buy them a lot of comfort going into this final 36 seconds now.
A lot of comfort. 24 seconds on the clock. I mean, they literally have to score a goal in 4 seconds and then 5 seconds. I don't think they. That's a. You don't want to say never, but that, you know, I think that right there, that's going to scuff it. That'll be it. Round 2 will be the Smash Dash. I don't know what the final score is going to be. It looks like we might going to go. No, the stop there, sending it out of the bubble. 10 seconds on the clock. Going to be picked up here by Shripu. Going to cross that one over to Dej. Dej looking to slap that one in, but no, that one's going to bounce out. With 3 seconds left, it will be 11-6, round 2 to Smash Dash, taking this one over Alpha in 2.
Yeah, just a fun match. I mean, right down to the wire indeed, but just those last second goals, last minute goals, that is to say, making all the difference there. And Smash Dash able to claim themselves that victory here as we go to the score. And I'm thinking we should be good. There we are on the score sheet, all prim and proper, as if nothing ever went wrong to begin with. And yeah, SirDimwi, I leave it to you.
Yeah, no, this is a fantastic matchup between these two teams. Yeah, game high points going to be 8 to Slin. Notable that the total. Like nobody in the game getting more than like getting up in the double digits, and that's just the uniformity of the scoring. Like you look at Smash Dash there, 8 points to Slin, 7 points to Dej, 5 points to Sendo, 4 points to Shripu. I mean everybody contributing on offense. Look at all those assists. 3 apiece to Slin and Dage, 2 there to Sendo. Saves across the board. Sendo with 3, Slin with 1, Streepy with 1. I mean, that's what you have to do once you get up to this high level. I mean, even though Smash Dash 1, you look at Alpha there, you see the same uniformity. 3 players scoring the goals, 4 players getting saves, or excuse me, 2 players getting saves, everybody getting assists. At Stody with 7 saves. That's substantial. Also two steals to him as well, probably saves. Those steals were, but yeah, what a matchup between these 2 teams. I mean, very well fought.
Yeah, absolutely was. So fun watch, and just a fun week here in VRML and Oculus venues. For everyone who joined us there, anywhere you are, it has been a great time. I've been kind of shouting the praises over the last couple weeks, ever since the beginning of week 3 especially. You know, coming into the season with 140 some teams, and then at this point it's at over 160, up to probably approaching 170 at this point. We've just been growing at a continued rapid rate here in Echo VR and in VRML. And really, as of these last 2 weeks, mentioned it earlier with the whole ladder system, the MMR system in VRML, we get a lot of really great matches. We've been getting so many overtimes and round 3s and things of that sort over the course of the last couple weeks. And yeah, so for anyone out there who might be interested in playing competitively on any level, doesn't matter if you want to treat it as just a kind of full-time, you know, you're going to hardcore grind at that with multiple scrims a week, you know, 4 scrims a week, really try and be, you know, right there at the top, contesting the best teams of the league. You can do that. If you want to be someone who treats it a little bit more casually, you want to treat it like, you know, kind of a once or twice a week kind of thing, you know, hop in for the 30-minute match, hop back out, and you're done. You can do that, and you'll be playing against other teams who also have that same mentality. So you can be as, you know, dedicated or as loose as you want with it. The league caters to all levels of play, all experience levels of play. So definitely look into joining that, vrmasterleague.com/Echo Arena. Of course, if you want to go download Echo Arena, go search it up on the Oculus store, Echo VR. It's on both on Oculus Quest as well as the Rift S. So you can go download it there for free, now and forever. So definitely go look for that and join us in the matches. Join us in the games here. And, you know, one day we'll be seeing you here on venues or one of our numerous casts that do happen all throughout the week. And we'll be happy to have you. One more time, shout out to our sponsors, Pro2VR, VR Cover, Rebuff Reality, Fixed Gaming, and VRware. And a big thank you to our league moderators, as always, Wit, Nada, Sneaky Evil, Princess, Alacost, Gilligan, Echo Zero, and Dano McFabulous for all their continued hard work. Of course, we have our league governors. I'm one of them, Palidore, and we have Dakin Man, also the head honcho here at VRML, always doing hard work. Appreciate him. And Mama Verds, the motherly figure of VRML, also doing hard work across the leagues. So definitely a full effort. From your stream team today, I've been Palidore casting and camming. We have SirDimwi next to me these last couple matches. To open us up, we had SputnikKobra and swiift casting that Ignite versus Ice match, which was very, very nice, as we recall. But other than that, I think that will do it for us today. Thank you guys for joining us. Remember, every single Sunday here, same time, same place. Join us again next week on Oculus venues, as well as Twitch and Facebook gaming. And yeah, we'll be glad to have you. So until then, this has been VRML Week 4. For everyone at home, be happy, be healthy, be safe, be good to each other. And we'll see you again very, very soon.